I know you don't like me, you wanna fight me. You don't want no problems at your party, don't invite me. I don't worry about you niggas, please talking about me. Always talking about me cause you looking for that clout. girls on a bench truck, make a French fuck. Told her she could get Chanel, and she let my friends walk. Saw her shining in the Rolls Royce, ain't got rank. Wait, hold up. Nah, I still don't give a fuck. Vroom, vroom, G5, vroom, vroom, behind. You the type of nigga that I never wanna be like. You the type of bitch that will never get a reply. I hate her, but I hate her. Vroom. She like I go away.
Dollar bill, come get her. Even your man now, niggas do it better. No, you don't like me. You finna fight me. Always on my page, never double tap like me. Daddy's to my left and my right. Never chase a corny nigga, put that on my life. Spit it in his face, on this case. One in the taste, sipping on that ace. Bitty waist, pretty face. Yeah, eat a cookie monster. He a slave to this pussy, call me monster. Real wet, I said slurp it like it's pasta. You get nervous when it's Nicky on a roster. Somebody usher this nigga into a clinic. My flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic. I write my own lyrics, a lot of these bitches gimmicks. They study Nicki style, now all of them want mimic. Talking about stitches when it's stitches, you can't. Never stand alone, you always itching for a stamp. Me, I'm still money, this is light up like a lamp.
Hi, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Phase 2 Series 5 C and D Qualifiers. I'm your host, Bello Wolf, and today we are going to see which teams, top 16 from each group of C and D qualifies with the teams that qualify from yesterday's A and B qualifiers to the semifinals on next Friday. So today we are going to have a very good one, as a majority of the teams that's in both Group C and D are new teams. While we do have a few returning teams, of course, like E7 OPTW, we also have, again, a whole lot of new faces, and we also have some new talent that's going to be shown and has yet to be shown. So also tomorrow is our point stage finals for the Redemption Cup. So that means that whoever is top 12 overall for the Redemption Cup will qualify to the finals, to the Redemption Cup finals on Sunday of next week. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to see how the teams do today, man. I'm looking forward to see how the teams play, especially the new teams, the teams that never played a CTS tournament in their whole career, and I'm looking forward to see how they do today. To be honest, guys, I think we got some very good talent, dude. We got some very marvelous talent. Not just good, marvelous talent. Even if these teams don't do all that good, but they still qualify regardless, though. Again, it'd be lovely. It would still be, it'd still be good to see, and and it's a way for the teams to get their name out there, and and for them to get some more recognition too. Especially for the players too that is trying to get on the official esports teams and stuff like that. So this is one of the ways to get noticed. So while the room is set, though, we are gonna have the you see no. While we are getting the teams ready, while the room is set, we are just finalizing on some things. Now, for the teams that's in Group C, we have Echo Esports, Team Fighter Academy, OPTW MVP, Real Flow USA, Cap Esports, P Esports, North Gang, E7 Empire, DRG, Mexa Squad. Give me like 1 second because I just saw another team name here. Okay, Mexa Squad, WX Esports, and EIS Esports as well. Then for Group D, we have Abyss Tigers, Exiladios Academy, Only VIP, Misa Esports, Playboy 13, MX Esports, SGP, Real Flow, Royal Indian, ETR, LS Series, and unfortunately, I was gonna say Dog Ninjas, but they will not be playing today as they are going through some complications with the whole team. But regardless of that, these teams that I mentioned besides Dog Ninja, hopefully they do join up. How you join? So how you join? You could join our Discord. If you go to the channel and tap on look at my profile, you see the link tree. In the link tree, you'll see our Discord server link. Join Discord, and when we make an announcement for our next series tournament, which will be series 6 of phase 2, that is how you get notified, and you will join as well, since the registration form link is also in the link tree as well, just that registration is now closed until August. So now we're just going to see to make sure that the teams are ready. Hey TikTok, you guys can hear me, right? Yeah, you should be able to. Okay, I gotta eat candy. So chat, who you think is going to qualify for today's qualifiers? In my opinion, I think it's anybody's game, dude. I think, like I said, with a mixture of a whole lot of new teams and the new talents, I think that it's gonna be pretty much anybody's game. But due to the fact that E7 is playing today, I know for sure that they are going to qualify based on the fact that they won the last series tournament, not only based on Champion Rush, but also, also they did have the most points as well. So we also, I know for sure that they're going to qualify when they play. Now for the other teams though, like I said, it's anybody's game. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to see how the new teams play and see how other teams compete against each other. My apologies, to better solidify what I said. Alright, so now just be patient, just waiting for the teams to log to get ready. So also guys, just want to say, if you haven't known, we are partnered with W Energy, the partner energy drink of the CTS, and a way for you guys to help out the CTS. If you guys decide to order any WNG product besides anime products that they have, if you use code CTS, the number 4 life in all caps, you will get a 10% discount on any of your orders. So again, CTS 4, number 4 life, all together in all caps. You type in the discount code for checkout, and you receive a 10% discount on your order. Just so you guys know, again, WNG is a partner entry of the CTS, as they have been helping us out a lot through these tournaments. Alright, so see, group CK. Arsenal is types against everyone knows as well. Okay, so the password is set. Now we just wait for the teams to join. So again, guys, tomorrow is our Redemption Cup point stage finals, where we will see which team will qualify, or which top 12 teams overall will qualify to the finals of next Sunday. As the team is gonna play the last 3 matches, and whoever is close to getting to top 12 will need to step it up tomorrow. ABC Esports does not play today. You guys already qualified, just so you guys know. And I believe I already said it in game too as well. I could be, yeah, I'm pretty sure I even said it in game yesterday. When is Group D? Group D starts like around 8:15, 8:20. So like around that time. Guys, give me like a minute. I'm gonna need to first off, I'm gonna need to move my fan right next to me because it's hot as hell over here. And second, I'm gonna need to give me a water bottle. I think there's also one over there too. So give me about a minute. Wait. So let's see. I'm second to the last day of qualifiers. Next Sunday is the finals. Just about. So the biggest chicken. Hey, dope name by the way. And also the biggest chicken. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hold up, give me like 1 second. I think the following thing should be popping up. Yeah, it should be popping up regardless. Let me see something. If not, then that is very rude. Okay, I should apply though. It should be good now. Okay, there it is. Whew. Team Fox Academy, North Game. Okay, so we got a couple teams here. Novak, what's up? So to at least show the teams that's in the lobby at the moment. Here is the teams that's playing. Here's the teams that's in the lobby right now. So the teams that's in here at the moment, we do have we do have TWMVP, North Gang, and Team Fighter. Yeah, now some teams is getting ready. They all started joining pretty soon. So hopefully they do join in as soon as possible. I want to give you something for your hard work. Sure, man. You already know that, I appreciate all types of gifts, man. Just no weird ones. Weird gifts, no. But, let's see. Okay, so E7. Okay, E7 Empire is here. RF USA. Yeah, that's a different team. Yeah, that's a different. Yeah, RF is D. Yeah, RF is D. Wait a minute. Did you say RF or LS series? Because if so, I think she. Oh. Okay. I forgot to change it. Shit. Damn it. I forgot to change it. Let me cook. Oh, Nawaz, thanks for the thanks for the journal, and thanks for the Let 'em cook gifts as well. So let me tell you something quick. Yeah, let me tell Frutilla that her team avatar is on D for today. Frutilla, if you're still watching, check your DMs on Discord, please. Okay, so we have RF USA, PE Sports. Yeah, unfortunately, no. I sing 6-7 gifts. Hope you like it, man. Does your country have a all-female team? Bungley, we do not, but I do have a female team. Just that we don't have any players right now. But if you are looking to if you are looking help out with getting some women players for the team, though, I would really appreciate it, because we do want more women players to gain some more recognition in North America Free Fire and also the CTS as well. And, and just a Free Fire in general. So if you do, like I said, if you want to help out with that, by all means, please. Because like I said, I have a women team. I don't have any I couldn't get any contact from any women players. I'm not gonna close it for that. So next squad. Okay, so the teams is only fill up that now. So let's see. The other teams, some teams is joining in though. They're just gonna be a little late. So they got enough time. Also, Bungley, Mayamo, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. It does help out a lot. All right, El God, thank you for sharing a live. Appreciate it. Friday. Friday, not Saturday. I said Saturday. I'm gonna say Friday. Okay, you always see. I create content. What do you say? I create content featuring female Free Fire play on a dice server, and I want to produce content. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see something right quick. That is D. That's really D. Not. What letter did I put them as? Glue R. If you say this. A, B, C, D. Yeah, not D. Let me close this out right quick. We've been like 1 second and then close this out. They should be using. They don't have Give me a second. Let me just send this. Also, whoever has it needs to be the squad. Right. Let's see. Okay, so you got teams coming in. Region, this is North America region. No, Jason. I meant can you translate? Hold on. Are you even in the game? Oh, you're not even in the game. Oh, my bad. I thought you was in the game. Okay, I'm not very good at English, so keep up. I can keep up. Okay, so Bunkley, what I said was that I am like I said, if you are trying to like produce content for like the female esports players or players in general, I don't know how to go to that or how to go with that. Like I said, I am looking for female players for my female team. Just that I have not found anybody or find any women players that want to play for the women team. But that's what I did ask. That's why I did ask if you want to help out with that. That would be very beneficial because we can help out. So we can help out both parties. Make sure everybody downloads it because this is your map for teacher for today. Damn. Let's see if I could copy Texas. Yeah, let me just let me send this. Let me just do right. Doodly doo. So let me just try to figure this thing out real quick. No. Excuse me. Huh? That should not be working. Huh? No, yeah, that shouldn't be working. That shouldn't be happening because I did change it. Let me see something quick. My bad, chat. I need to like double check something. Now it was head picks. If it's head picks, then that makes sense. Head picks is head picks is still the same. Let me see. You can go glue wall. A, B, C, D. No, A, B, C, D. Yeah, it's D. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. So you not? Oh no! Wait, hold up. Is that an O? Is that the O avatar? No, no, they got the O avatar. No, the O and D look similar. That's not the D avatar. It's not the D avatar. Hold up. I'm gonna see. I need to send a screenshot because I think she got confused. It's not the D avatar and the O avatar look similar. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Cause yeah, she got confused. Ask the Domkos, and I can help out with quick note. Oh, I bet. Jason, if you want to help out with that, man, that'd be appreciated. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Give me a check, because I think because like I said, we saw like 2 minutes. Let me see that quick. I think because I have the D avatar, so. Let's see. Wait, is this another? Oh, they look similar. That's why. Yeah. Why does D and O look so similar? Why does D and O look so similar? I can see why they got confused. I can see why they got confused. D and O do look similar. I can see why they got confused. Why does chat, right? So listen, for anybody who has the lead avatars, box 5 is D, letter D. It's the same now, because now it's the same. It should say it should say Diablo. Because we gotta start there. Because I mean, shit, that's why. No, yeah, I'm saying the D and O look similar, so that's why. Yeah, I can see why they got confused. Okay, so let's see. So you got IES Esports. I can see. Yeah, I don't know why the D and O look so alike. So again, chat. Like I said, if you ever look in the yeah, again, I don't know why it looks like that. So yeah, they're gonna change it one more time. Then listen. Once RF joins back, then we'll start the first match. And we're gonna kick off on next day. Speed. This is North America server. Has to make sure you say Diablo, bro. Yeah, we gotta start. Alright, come on, we got started. Alright, we got started. Anyway, so with that being said, guys, we're gonna start the first match. Unfortunately, Real Flow USA could let's chat. Like I said, if you have both the O avatar and the D avatar, they both look so similar. I don't know why. They both look so similar. And it's very I can see why it's very confusing. Anyway. Make sure when there's... Wait a second. Anyway, so with us kicking off the first match, we have 11 teams here. Unfortunately, one team could make it, but for the 11 teams that are here, we have TW MVP, North Gang, or North Esports, Team Fighter Academy, Echo Esports, Real Flow, E7 Esports, PE Esports, Meta Squad, DRG, WX Esports, and EIS Esports. So let's see which team is going to get first blood, as we do have a lot of teams that is at Intellect Center, with E7 putting pressure on WX Esports. Also, by the way, guys, E7 is our Phase 2 Series 4 champions. So let's see if we get a back-to-back champion win, but we might be speaking too early here. So WX is trying to stay alive and look for angles, but they are letting Echo Esports take the gunfight against E7, as Abdul and Itachi is fighting. And for the first team to be fully wiped, to be fully eliminated, is EIS Esports, being the first team to go back to the lobby. And unfortunately, we'll have to wait, and hopefully we'll have to try to get some more points in next match. So Real Flow USA with 4 kills to their name right now, and we're just about to hit the 2-minute marker. So a nice little start for them. But back to E7, they're putting pressure on Echo Esports, and Echo Esports, when look at the kill feed, has lost a nice portion of the members. Yes, they are down to only 1 player left. And that player needs to get the team back into the match. And same for DRG as well, as DRG is down to 1 player too. So hopefully that player, well, hopefully both players for both Echo Esports and DRG is able to get their team back into the match. Now again, EIS Esports is the first team to be wiped out, but they do have a chance to they'll chance to at least get some more points to get to top 6 to try to at least try to qualify. So now we have team fighters going up against our June Redemption Cup champions, being Meta Squad, as Devil does decide to push up, but he does have Meta Squad honing in on him. But Tia with a nice defense, and Devil getting a knock here, but he is weak. He does have his teammates with him. Meta Squad does have a chance to get the teammates back, get the teammates helped up, but they are now cornered. Augie is gonna go from the top rope and jump down and get a knock. But he gets killed. Yes, he does. And with the support from his teammates, he is able to help his teammates get another kill. As now RS King having to bring back Gengar, as Gengar trying to come back and help his team out. And unfortunately for King, he will be fully eliminated. WX does fully kill one of the players for Echo Esports, being Itachi, and now Echo Esports is put in a two-player situation. So everybody in this match is going pretty hard here, but I might just spoke a little too soon, as TW MVP is your next team to be fully eliminated. Now PE Sports going up against Mexa Squad, as now Mexa Squad has 2 of the plays down, and Exotic does get the help up on Richard, and Ganga does get help up as well, and they do secure the second kill in this match. Actually, no, Aura does steal the kill from Mexa Squad, so you don't get the third kill. They got the second kill early on, but they couldn't secure a third kill because Aura for PE Sports has stole that kill, and now PE Sports has 7 kills to their name. No, that's 7, 5 kills. My apologies. So now Ganga trying to see if he could probably, he or she could probably give his or her team some support here. But for looks of it, I don't think that's gonna happen as Exotico does go down. Ganga, the last player for Mexa Squad, cannot survive as PE Sports fully eliminates Mexa Squad. And for the team that is missing, though, to answer your question, is Cap Esports. Vex, we do have a minute. We have a 1 minute and 15-second delay, so it will be very much harder to stream snipe. Just so you know. Let's hitch. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking forward to do. So now E7. With a nice little we can check this very quick. So E7 doing pretty good so far. Are you guys able to see the chat pretty good here? Yes, you are. Okay, so E7 down to 2 plays as Pero does get knocked down, but he does stay alive with the support of Teller. So from the looks of it, it looks like E7 has a whole new roster. Okay, so it's like E7 decided to change the roster up for this tournament. So let's see how this new roster goes, as so far it's going pretty good. So now let's try to look at teams that we have not give too much coverage, being DRG. With DRG still being a relatively newish team in the CTS though, but so far so good for them. They have 2 kills, 8 teams left alive, so they're doing okay here. But they do have to engage in this gunfight against E7 as Kangaroo does get knocked down and he does get fully eliminated. Ronnie going for the push here on FX, but FX is see my boy sit down and back off as he does get a kill onto Ronnie. As now DRG is down to only 1 player left. Bungley, thank you for the heart me. I really appreciate, man. Also, guys, for every gift that you guys send, I do appreciate it. It does help out a lot. And there is, it does mean a lot, guys. Like your support does go a long way. So Patel does get shot by Zandriff, I think his name is, or Andriff. My apologies if I butcher his name. So Willflow USA, another team that's part of Willflow with a whole new roster. Trying to see how they're gonna do today as Kang does get knocked down by Kevin. And Willflow USA is now starting to put pressure on the teams here. And speaking of a team that did get too much pressured, was unfortunately DRG being the next team to be fully eliminated, as we're now down to our last 7 teams. So Willflow with 7 kills right now, and from the looks of it, it's just gonna back off and say, no, this spot is too hot. There's too many teams in this area, as we could benefit from these kills, from getting these kills, which they can, but we don't want to feel all this pressure onto us. But Kevin for Willflow USA does get knocked down, but he does get helped up by one of his teammates, and now Willflow USA is able to retaliate. Zaza putting a lot of pressure onto E7, chaining shot after shot, saying, yo, E7, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and leave us the hell alone. Back off, you stay in your lane and we stay in ours, as both teams now going for both teams is go for rotation, especially Willflow USA. So if you listen now over towards the boxing gym, we have North Gang and Echo Esports. North Gang doing pretty good here, and from what I saw from the kill feed, I don't think they have any kills as of right now. Silence, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it, man. Does mean a lot. So now Madden does take a lot of pressure from Elvin, but Elvic is shot back by one of the members from E7. He does get fully killed as well. Eric, he gets knocked down as E7 is starting to put pressure on Northgang, and then now starting to join a gunfight against both Northgang and Echo. Now Eric trying to keep E7 off his back, but E7 is going too hard, putting too much pressure onto him, and he gets knocked down and fully eliminated. Now it's up to Trap King and Chris God, two players that is familiar with the CTS and is trying to keep the team alive. WX Esports has two of the players fully killed, is now trying to get things situated. 9 does get knocked down. He does get fully eliminated by Trapstar. So now Northgang does get another kill for their team. Okay, so now if you take a look at the map right quick, as the teams is starting to make the rotation rotations, this current zone does push. It is, like I say, push towards the southern western side of the zone. So teams that's on the northern side, such as Real Flow, TF, and even WX Esports, would need to start making the rotation pretty soon. So now with the zone closing, they would need to get ready to get inside the zone and try to get things situated. But for a team that needs to get things situated is Real Flow, as he do lose not two, but 3 of the plays. But good thing is Zaza does have 1,700 coins, so he is able to get his team back into the match. So let's see if he is able to keep, if he's able to help his team regain the momentum that he lost, and try to get a team in a higher placement, as it is still the first match of Group C, and we still have 7 teams left alive, and these last 7 teams is not backing down for no one, as TF, Team Fighter Academy, not the main team, the Academy team, with 13 kills. But we have PE Sports with 15. They're doing phenomenal now, and they want to show why they want to qualify to the semifinals to next Friday, almost a Saturday. So, but you do have E7 with 11 kills. You do have E7 with 11 kills. So those 3 teams is doing phenomenal right now. So Real Flow losing one of the plays, but they do have the other plays still alive and is still able to keep the team in the game. But they would need to start getting some ground here. PE Sports putting pressure on Northgang here, as PE Sports wants to try to give Northgang a rough rotation, but they're already inside of the zone. So now speaking of the zone, now with the current zone closing in, we're gonna see where the next zone goes to, and that's most likely going to go right in the middle. Actually, no, it's gonna go towards the western side, and teams like E7 is going to be able to hold the teams out hold the teams out that's on the eastern, western, and southern side if they choose to do so. But PE Sports does have a better rotation though for their side of the zone, whereas as a majority of the teams is not really near them, besides Northgate. So now WX putting pressure on Echo Esports, a new team going up against an intermediate team, trying to see which of the two is better here. TTR1 trying to put pressure on Itachi, but Itachi is dodging and weaving. He is able to buy back Abdul for his team. Itachi, when his gunfight against TTR, he does have him trapped inside the box gym, but he does break in the wall. He should have enough coins to buy his teammate back, which he does. And a team that would not be getting brought back is Northgang, as they are the next team to be fully eliminated here. TTR keeping up pressure on Itachi. Itachi might be going down if TTR lets some good shots. And he does, and TTR helps his team get 6 kills, but Juanito does get knocked down. He most likely will be fully eliminated as well. Kane for PE Sports is looking to put pressure on Real Flow, as Real Flow is the next team to be fully eliminated in 5th place, as we're now down to our last 4 teams. PE Sports, WX Esports, Echo Esports, and E7 Empire. These last 4 teams is doing phenomenal. One veteran team, 2 intermediate teams, and 1 new team. The last 4 teams alive in this first match, trying to see who could win it. But PE Sports is starting for a little pressure by E7, but they do get inside the zone and they are able to survive here. But Echo Esports is your next team that goes down. And now, with that being said, we are down to our last 3 teams. Again, these 3 teams trying to see who could win this match here. But WX might not be winning this match if Acid does not win a gunfight, which he doesn't. So now we're down to our last 2 teams, E7 and PE Sports. PE Sports with 24 kills, E7 with 13. Both these teams are trying to see who could get the first booyah. PE Sports put some pressure onto E7 here, as both plays for E7 both get knocked down. 9 and Baby King, the last 2 plays left alive. King gets knocked down, 9 gets knocked down, and PE Sports takes the first booyah for Group C qualifiers. So PE Sports with a marvelous first match with, I believe, 28 kills. Yes, 28 kills in match 1. Mind you, that's match 1. So I signed up for the deadline, but I didn't get a message. Silence, what's your team's name? Because I did message everybody, including WhatsApp as well. So like I said, I didn't get not many responses from the WhatsApp teams. So if your team did join, yeah, let's see any I'll go back to see if I miss any team. No, everybody that's in Group C and D is in Discord. So, alright guys, as per usual, let me send the results to my my scorekeeper so he could put the points in. PE Sports is again, also guys, PE, this is the actual PE Sports, but this is the North American version of PE Sports, just so you guys know. Okay, let me just exit out. There we go. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna pre-fire that. So, PE Sports takes first place with 28 kills. E7 Empire takes second place with 13 kills, and WX Esports takes third place with 7 kills. Then Echo Esports coming in 4th place with 4 kills. Real Flow USA 5th place with 7 kills as well, as 7 kills. Then North Gang coming in 6th place with 6 kills. Team Fighter Academy coming in 13th place, not 13th, my apologies. Coming in 7th place with 7, 10, 14 kills. DRG 8th place, 2 kills. Mecha Squad 9th place, 2 kills. TWMVP 10th place, no kills. And EIS Esports 11th place and only 1 kill. So, what a marvelous start to Group B. So let's see if the teams could keep this momentum going for their team. Their WX is, let me just double check my party chat. Let me just look something real quick. See, do. So if I see any teams here, so again, chat, we're not gonna go in for the second match. We're gonna start in 2 minutes. So PE Sports gets 28 kills in match one, and you get 28 kills, and not only that, but you get the booyah on top of that. Yo, you are looking good, and chances are with that performance, you can solidify your spot into top 6 and to qualify for the semifinals for Series 5 of Phase 2. And then we have E7 coming in second place with 13 kills, I believe. It was 13 kills. 13 kills in second place. Very good. Again, that's definitely top. That is definitely top 6 spot. They would just need to keep that momentum going for the next 2 matches, and WX Esports, a new team in the CTS, coming in third place with 7 kills. Good. It's very good. I don't think that's top. I don't think that's top 6. It might be, but you have to keep that momentum going for the next 2 matches. So, with that being said, we are gonna y'all gonna start at 1 more minute. We are just waiting for the teams to to finish up getting ready as we're about to start the first. As we're about to start. Oh my God, holy stutter! As we're going to start the second match in 1 minute. Oh my God, the stuttering is crazy. So, with that being said, again, for people that's in the live, it also has sent the gifts and support. I really do appreciate it, guys. And again, guys, if you haven't, guys, please use code CTS4 life on w.gg on any non-anime products, as you will receive a 10% discount for your purchase. If anything, I'll probably show that a little bit. I'll probably show that for tomorrow's Redemption Cup, since that is actually a WNG event. So I'm gonna try to have that put that in the I'm gonna have to put that in the YouTube description so it's easy to access. Anywho, ready? Everybody's here. So we good. Yeah, it's esports. Let's go. So we're now starting the second match. After this match, we will have 1 more match left for Group C, and then Group A, Group D will play after. So let's get into it. Let's show Mark. So your first, you see your match 1 winners. PE Sports. I almost say Esports Academy. The PE Sports looking very good here. Same for E7 and same for WX as they were the top 3 teams. So let's see if they could keep the momentum going for this second match, and also the third where we get to it as well. So the teams that is playing in the second match: TW, MVP, North Gang, Team Fighters, Mecha Squad, EIS Esports, E7, PE Sports, Real Flow USA, DRG, WX, and Echo Esports. Unfortunately, Cap Esports is not here. Hopefully they do join, at least for the third match, to at least get some points and maybe have a chance to get top 6 though. But chances are, the way the top 6 teams right now is playing, that's gonna be hard. So we have TF engaging with PE Sports as Kang does get tagged a little bit by Patel, but he does not land enough shots to really go for a push here. But he actually is looking for an angle though. I think he does see Kang, as Kang might have just spotted Patel, but he does get international cover. TTR1 for WX Esports does get a lot of damage onto one of the E7 plays, but he does get shot in the back, and E7 strikes first blood for match 2. And they also have DRG nearby them as well, as now DRG is gonna feel some pressure by E7, as I'm pretty sure the comms has been given out, and now E7 is going for the push here. Taylor Cruz does get knocked down, save for Baby King. E7 is now down to only 1 play left, as 9 is the last survivor for his team. So now 9 trying to back off. He does have a few more seconds left until his Morse is active, so he'll be able to pop that. But he is gonna go inside of the Jeep to just get away from that area, as his team is now put in a very bad spot. Now Mexican Squad go up against Echo Esports, with Richard getting knocked down and fully killed off by Mafia. Pretty sure he was not expecting that. So now Itachi and Abdul now go for the push here, as Ganga does get knocked down. So now Nemu trying to disengage and trying to get away here if he can, because as now Echo, not Echo, but Mexican Squad is now down, is now putting them in a very bad spot, and Mexican Squad does have to figure out how they're gonna take this gunfight if they have to. Pretty sure they don't want to take it. So TTR1 does get a lot. He does get some nice damage onto Ronnie. For God does get knocked down. He does get fully killed off. TTR1 is looking for angles onto DRG, but DRG is not overextending. North Gang they get a kill on one of the TF players, as TF is keeping that pressure onto them. Eric it is kind of weak here. It is trying to keep the pressure onto TF to show that he's not gonna back down so easily, but TF is not overextending. They're not doing too much here. But Chris does get a nice tag onto Augie, as now Augie and Devil trying to see if they could put Chris God in a little blunter here, as Chris does get a knock onto Devil, but he cannot land the shot that he needs to land. But he does have some support though. Patel does get knocked down. Devil, the last play left for his team, trying to see if he can get a kill on Eric, but Eric is playing his life though. He's not overextending when he doesn't need to be, and TF does get third party by PE Sports, and PE Sports fully eliminates TF Academy, with TF being the first team out. Yes, they are. It's not Team Fight Academy, the first team to be fully eliminated in match 2. Trying to see if North Gang could probably survive here, but North Gang is holding on a really good, nice little defense. Echo Esports, your next seem to be fully wiped out. Did try to win that gunfight against Mexican Squad, but Mexican Squad put them in a bad spot, and then they did get finished off. Eric knocking down and fully killing 2 players off of PE Sports, and now PE Sports will have to now regain some momentum, as he did lose 2 of their players. Messi and Aura does try to push Eric here, but Messi, which from what I see, I don't think he expects Trap King, which he doesn't, and Trap King knocks him down and fully kills him. Now the rest of PE Sports is trying to push here. Eric does get knocked down. Trap King trying to help his teammate out, but unfortunately he cannot. Trap King does get shot in the back. Very weak here, trying to survive here if he can. He is gonna win his gunfights, and he does get a knock on Cube, but he does not get the kill as both him and Cube do trade. And now North Gang is starting to crumble a little bit. But for a team that did crumble and break was unfortunately TWMVP, as TWMVP is the next team to be fully eliminated. Silence, like I said, Silence. What's your team name, dude? You gotta tell me your team name so I know, cause like I said, I text everybody. I let everybody know on Discord, and I texted everybody who sent the WhatsApp information as well. So again, you gotta be specific on who is your team name, so I know if I did miss you or not. So E7 did fully eliminate one of the plays for Mexico Squad, as now Mexico Squad is down to 3 plays left. Ganga trying to win the gunfight here, but unfortunately he can't. Nemo does get knocked down, and RS King is the last player left for Mexico Squad. Now he has to see if he could properly get his team back into the match, which I think he will. Do you have enough coins to at least get somebody? Not at the moment, but he does have some coins nearby to at least get one player back to keep his team in a better odds. So now Eric does get knocked down by one of the players of WX Esports, as WX will secure the second kill here if they can. Yes, as now WX secures the second kill, and they have 8 teams left alive as well. So they're gonna try to see if they could get some momentum going for their team. Emmanuel, this is North America. Go, Bachi. So, Real Flow going up against EIS Esports, as now Real Flow putting pressure. Real Flow USA, to be exact, is now looking for angles, as Andrew is now trying to wait for opening here. Zetsu does expose himself, but Zaza does get knocked down. Baka trying to see if he could keep the pressure onto EIS. Andrew trying to see if you could try to get a knock here. Baka, Andrew both get knocked down, and Real Flow USA does get fully eliminated. So EIS winning the gunfight against Real Flow USA, and now has 8 kills to their name. Real Flow USA would need to definitely step it up if they want to have a higher chance of getting into top 6 going into match 3 next match. Cube does get knocked down. Kane does get knocked down onto Telecruz. Now Telecruz does have one of his teammates help him out though, and Kane does get knocked down. So now it's up to Aura to at least get one player back, which he will, as he does have enough coins to bring that player back. And now PE Sports will have 2 plays in the match, and E7 will have 14 kills in this match, being the current kill leaders in this match right now. So the teams that's left alive, let's look at the kills right now, is doing pretty good besides Mexico Squad, as Mexico Squad does not have any kills at the moment. They would need to start getting some momentum going if they want to have a better contention to getting into top 6. Bryant does get pushed by Kane. Goodbye win a gunfight against him. He does get some damage, but unfortunately he cannot win a gunfight. But Kendo. I keep messing up on names. Kendo does get the knock onto Kang, and he does keep his teammate alive as well. So now let's look at the zone. I'm gonna see if let's open that again. I'm gonna open the big map. So now, actually we'll get to this in a second. Mexican Squad does get pushed here by North Gang. As Richard does get knocked down, he does get fully eliminated, which I think Mexico squad is down to only 2 players left, or hopefully not 1. If so, now is 1 player, as Genga is the last player alive. If Genga goes down, this will put Mexico squad in a bad spot, which it will, as Genga does get fully eliminated. Now we're gonna look at the map. So take a look at the current zone. WX and EIS is looking pretty good for the zone placement. E7, DRG, North Gang, the other teams that's outside the zone trying to see if they could make their way in. PE Sports, they're starting to make the rotation into next zone, with Aura being the last player left for his team. So now with the zone closing, North Gang would need to step it up if they want to have a better spot for this match in the zone, I guess you could say. So now EIS pretty much redeeming themselves after that first match, as they were the first team to be fully eliminated. But right now they are surviving. Bryant does get knocked down by Aura, but Aura would not secure his kill, as Bryant does have the full support of his team to keep him alive. So if I was Aura, the best thing I would do right now is just play your life and do not overextend when you don't need to. As you have E7, another one of the strong teams in the CTS, right up the hill above you. So you do not want to have yourself get spotted and become another free kill for them. So now with the cover zone closing in, we're gonna see who is gonna look more pretty here. And actually, nobody inside the zone but WX and EIS does have a much better rotation. Kenda does have an idea that Aura is in that house, as he is trying to look for an angle onto him, and he's waiting for Aura to peek so he could get a nice shot onto him. If Aura does go down, then his team be fully eliminated. But speaking of a team that is fully eliminated, North Gang gets fully wiped out by the hand of DRG, as we're now down to our last 5 teams. So now with the zone closing in, let's see if Aura could probably have a chance to. Let's see if Aura could probably get into the zone here. Hopefully he can. But EIS still on the edge of the zone, trying to see if he can get inside the zone. As they're now going to start putting pressure on Aura, as Aura is trying to get inside the zone, but he's starting to feel the little pressure of EIS Esports. So now he would need to go now. He would need to capitalize. With the use of this Morse. But he is still out in the open. DRG is gonna put pressure onto him, and DRG fully eliminates him, as Ronnie does get a kill on Aura, and PE Sports will be going down in 5th place. It will not be getting a back-to-back booyah as well. So now Ronnie gets a shot onto one of the members of EIS Esports. So now DRG and EIS still with DRG still a relatively newer team, but right now they're doing really good, and EIS doing a phenomenal match too, with 9 kills and top 4 in the second match of the CTS for the CTS team career. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going. So now WX putting pressure on EIS, as Juanito does get knocked down and fully eliminated. Giazino, my apologies if I butcher your name, my man. But him, God 10 and TTR1, it's trying to put a little pressure onto EIS, but EIS does get third party from the looks of it from DRG, but DRG is being gate kept outside the zone by E7, as E7 is putting pressure onto them. EIS does get pushed here by WX, but WX is starting to lose a gunfight And now it's up to Gian to try to win the gunfight, which he can't. And EIS Esports does get a full team wipe onto WX Esports, as we're now down to our last 3 teams: EIS, DRG, and E7. E7 trying to see if they could get a win here, as right now they're looking pretty good here, but DRG is hanging on. So now Kenda does use the launch pad to get inside the zone, but with him overextending towards outside the zone and him getting caught out in the open by E7, he gets knocked down and fully eliminated. DRG, they try to put pressure onto E7, but Ronnie does get knocked down. He's most likely going to be fully eliminated. Now up to Jimenez to try to win this gunfight against E7, but E7 fully eliminates him. So now it's down to EIS and E7. E7 go for the push here. E7 gets knocked down. Luis, can they get the last knock onto Zeta here, which they do, as Zetsu for EIS goes down, and E7 Empire gets the second booyah for the second match of Group C. Titles and Bigger, thank you for following, by the way. So E7 with 24 eliminations, EIS Esports with 12, and DRG with 16. So very good job from these 3 teams here. Wow. So yeah, it's gonna be a good, it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be tough, not a tough decision, but it's gonna be a tough fight for top 6, man. These teams is not backing down at all. They're going hard as hell, man. And to be honest, dude, I don't blame them. You're fighting for a $300 prize pool. Bigger, Bigger, I don't know what's your team's name, dude. You have to tell me what's your team's name, if so I know if I actually did forget you. But again, like I said, I contacted all teams, especially on WhatsApp, and like I said, I sent out information to the teams that responded, and yeah, man. Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, if I did forget your team, my apologies. But like I said, I did contact everybody that did sign up and that was on the list. Alright, try. Let me take a look at this. I got to see the scores in. Alright, so now we're gonna get ready for match 3. Give a second, child. I need to let Team D know. Alright, so we have WX Esports coming in 4th place with 2 kills. PE Sports 5th place with 7 kills. BIM Hunters. Bigger. BIM Hunters never signed up. Yeah, you guys never signed up. BIM Hunters, yeah. Yeah, BIM Hunters never signed up. So then we have North Gang coming in 6th place with 9 kills. Mexican Squad 7th place with no kills. And then Will Flow USA, 8th place with 2 kills. TWMVP, 9th place with no kills. Echo Esports, 10th place with 4 kills. And TF Academy in last place with also 4 kills as well. So we're not going to go to a camera break. We're going to go straight into get ready for match 3, as we're all going to end the last match on Solava 4 Group C. Did I say Group D? Group C. Features and announcements too. So once Brian starts, so if Brian is done download the map, then we will get into the last and final match for Group C. Damn, somebody buffed this Wi-Fi. Let's see. So chat. So for the teams that's in this, that's gonna play the last and final match, who you think is going to win this match here? Like I said, it could be anybody's game. So let's see who is going to close it out. So yeah, Bigger. Your team never signed up. No, I have the list on Discord, and like I said, I could go through each and every team, and I don't see BIM Hunters on the list. So, with Brian done download his map, we are now going into the last and final match for Group C. So, chat, who you think is going to win this match? Like I said, we have two. Like I said, PE Sports B7 did already have gotten a win already. And again, this is not their first wins in CTS. So, with them getting that win though, it's not surprising to see. But I want to see a new team get a win, dude. I want to see, I want to see EIS or DRG or even WX get a win here, because those teams do have potential. Just that when it comes to I guess capitalizing on the gunfights in the end game, they don't really they really can't really figure it out. But they do have to listen. They do have the sauce. They just need to put it on the entree. So this is the last match for these teams, as we as a lot of teams did land at Delta Isle. So we have E7 striking first blood against Mexa Squad. So E7 gets the full team wipe onto Mecha Squad, and that was solidify the last match for them, as Mecha Squad will not be qualifying to top 6. As the past performance that they had, that's gonna hurt them a lot. That's gonna hurt them a lot. So not T20, but TF Academy does get 3 kills off of Echo Esports, and Echo Esports is in a very well spot here, with Abdul being AFK. But if the free revive is going on for his team, then his team could come back if he does not get spotted by team fighter. So WX lose 2 of their members to E7, and E7 is starting to collect kill after kill. So so our teams that's left alive in this match is doing okay so far, but some of them could do better, and they need to step it up. What's a jet now? T7 ABC Esports plays next Saturday, dude. You guys, not next Saturday, not next Saturday, next Friday. You guys don't like I said, you guys auto qualify because we didn't have more than 7 teams that played it today. So yeah, man. So again, you guys don't play until Friday. So, Real Flow USA taking a gunfight against up against Echo Esports with Navaz fully eliminate Popo, as Popo does get knocked down, fully eliminated. So it's now down to Kevin and Zandriff to try to keep the team alive. It maybe try to have the team get into top 6. But Kevin does get pushed by team fighters. He now has no glow-outs to his name. He does get pushed on the left side from Echo, but team fighters divert their attention to Echo, and Echo Esports gets fully eliminated, and they might have not even gotten top 6 with that performance. But Kevin for Real Flow does get knocked down still, and Real Flow is now down to 1 player left. Eric for North Gang does get knocked down, fully eliminated. TF now put a pressure onto Trap King here. Trap King does get knocked down. Devil, he gets knocked down by Chris, but Devil is got support there. Chris is gonna get his for a kill on I think that was I couldn't see though. I couldn't see in time, but he does help his team get his for a kill. He's going to put a pressure on TF here on Ghost, but Ghost does get snatched cover. He does have support, and Chris is able to win a gunfight with the support of his teammate as well. Now Trap King hunting down Patel. Both Patel running into EIS Esports, as EIS Esports might be getting a full elimination here on Patel as he do go for the chase. Patel goes down. This might be it for E7 and E7 TF, and it is. TF gets fully eliminated by E7. Trap King was going on that chase for Patel, but Brian fully eliminates him, catching him off guard. And Trap King does get knocked down, and Team Fighters does get fully eliminated. Let's see. Daynex, Basti, Rango, and Fred. Thank you guys for following and subscribing as well. It does mean a lot, guys. I do love your support. And again, guys, please keep it coming. No, I love y'all. No, thank you. So now E7 putting pressure on WX Esports now. As God 10 does get knocked down, WX is trying to put pressure onto the E7, which they do, but WX is in a bad spot here. They have 3 of their members down and fully eliminated, and they're now put in a 1-player situation. So they would definitely need to try to get the team back and recuperate and just try they need to regain some momentum back. So TW MVP is definitely in the bottom 6, as they don't even have a kill to their name.
Now into stealth mode.
So they would definitely need to step it up. There's Hack. Jason, if so, man, have you played send me a video proof. So TW is having a rough time here, trying to get the team settled in, but it's just it's just not working for them. It's just not working out for them. So now DRG with 2 kills, our third place team, trying to see if they third place. No, it was not 4th place. My apologies. Our 4th place team trying to see if they could get some momentum going. As unfortunately, they do have one of the players, being Jimenez, getting knocked down and fully eliminated. Trey, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. So YouTube, we are 21 subscribers away from hitting 400. So guys, if you guys haven't, please subscribe to YouTube, guys, as we are already close to hitting 400 subscribers. And again, guys, if we hit 400 subscribers, that will help out a lot. So B Esports does get a kill onto TW MVP, as TW does have another member 2. They lose another member 2, Will Flow USA. Now WX still feeling the pressure of E7, as he do get knocked onto one of the players, but Pero does get helped up, and WX is trying to get things settled in. 9 does get knocked down and fully killed by Jimenez, as DRG now has 3 kills for their team here. TW MVP is struggling here as P Esports eliminates 3 of the players, and TWVP might be down to, I was gonna say, last player, but they do have 2 players left alive. Jason does get tagged onto Aura, but he needs to play his life. Yes, brother. Yes, Trey. Again, dude. Thanks for following, man. Do love your support, man. Please do keep it coming. So Jason, it's not gonna get pushed here by PE Sports, trying to see if he could stay alive. And also Jason rocking the blue lock outfit. Okay, my guy, I see you. Trying to be dripped out for the viewers here today. But fortunately, the drip cannot keep him alive, as he does get knocked down and fully eliminated, but he does get brought back by his team. Now EIS near Real Flow USA. As now Real Flow is now having a little deja vu moment going up against EIS. As now EIS is trying to look for angles onto them, and same for Real Flow USA. Baka, Popo, trying to look for angles. Zandriff, he gets knocked down. He's gonna get fully killed off here. Baka and Popo need to look for angles and just try to get away here. Kenda does drop down. He's gonna try to get shots onto Popo. Popo does drop down the glue to keep himself alive, but Baka is very weak. Kevin, often in distance. The best he could probably do is keep distance. Our Popo does get knocked down, and Baka might be following suit here, which he is very weak though. A couple of play shots and he might be going down here. But if he does give a nice little defense here, which he does have a chance to do so, unfortunately he cannot. He does get knocked down and fully eliminated. Kevin going against Northgate with Trap King, fully eliminate him, and Real Flow USA is your next team to be fully wiped out. So that might not be enough for them to qualify to top 6, but if they do qualify to top 6, it'd be a very close clutch. Byron does get pushed here. Byron does push. I think that was Legend 4. What was that again for? That was Legend 4 TW MVP, as he does get knocked down and fully eliminated. And TW MVP is the next team to be fully wiped out. And God 10 for WX is the next player to be eliminated. Now looking at the map, the zone closing in is currently in, I guess it's kind of in the middle. Yes, Jamil, your team is next. Let's see. So now with the zone closing in his last few teams that's left alive, trying to see if they could get this last booyah here. Now EIS is being pushed here by E7, but Baby King does get knocked down, but he is, from the looks of it, is going to get help up. Taylor Cruz gets a nice damage onto an E7 players. Not E7, but EIS plays, but unfortunately he cannot secure his kill. But EIS does play the smart move and say, you know what, this gunfight is not in our favor. Let's get the zone and try to secure a nice spot. But they had to face Trap King now. Trap King is in this house, and now EIS is trying to fight Trap King off. But Louise does get knocked down. Zetsu, he's knocked down. So now it's up to Byron to keep the team alive. But North Gang is going to push up and fully eliminate EIS Esports with Trap King. Fully eliminate Byron and gain the full team wipe onto EIS as well. But Trap King does get knocked down, as now E7 is starting to join the gunfight here. E7, for looks at day 1 seconds, as they are now knocking down one play after another on North Gang. As North Gang, for the looks of it, is now down to 2 plays left. No, 1 play left, but that last play does get fully eliminated. So now we're down to our last 3 teams, WX, E7, and P Esports. A deja vu moment from match 1 here. But WX does not stay alive for long. And now WX is the next team to be fully wiped out. So now E7 is putting pressure on P Esports. P Esports is starting to get pushed here. 2 plays knocked down. Messi, the last left for his team, trying to see if he can clutch it up, but unfortunately, he cannot. And E7 gets the final boom! Yeah, for Group C. Closing it out for the group, as we're now getting ready for Group D. I can take a chat. Let me just copy this very quick. So, E7 with 30 kills in their last and final match. And then we have P Esports coming in second place with 13 kills, and WX Esports in third place with 6 kills. Listen, I gotta give credit to WX, yo. With them being a new team in the CTS, they're doing pretty good. They're not doing too good on the kills wise, but when it comes to placement, they're doing very good on that for sure. So yeah, man. Good job onto them. So I chat before I get into the rest of the teams. Let me just send the scores in to my moderator. copy paste, bitch. Okay, you go. Let's see, then. Right. Then we do this. Okay. All right. So. E7 Empire first place, PE Sports second place, WX Esports third place. Then we have North Gang fourth place with 11, 12, 13 kills. EEIS Esports with 9 kills. Then DRG in a sixth place with 3 kills. OPTW 7th place but no kills. Real Flow Esports 8th place with 3 kills. Team Fighter Academy 9th place in 8 kills. Echo Esports 10th place 1 kill, and Mecha Squad last place 11th place with no kills to their name. Let's see. So now we are going to get ready for Group D to see which of these teams is going to which of the teams from Group D is going to qualify to the semifinals alongside the top 6 for Group C as well. Let's see. Give me 1 second, chat. I need to text a player. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's on 225. Okay, so here we go. 2 2 plus 2 Okay. Sorry. Let's see. No, it was accessible. Then do what was this? Okay. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. My bad, chat. I had to like text some people. So, your boy's over. No. Group C is over. We now have Group D that's about to play. So my guy, the action's not over, bro. Yo, my guy, we are far from over, yo. We are far from over. Over? I ain't never heard that word before. Okay. Let me start with the corniness. So with that being said, the teams is starting to join up, and we are trying to get things ready. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, so just hey Jesse. Oh, also El Jamil. By the way, Jesse said that Jesse has said that if your team does not win, she's gonna talk shit about your team behind your back. You ain't hearing from me. You ain't hearing from me. So anyway, guys, we are gonna start group D shortly. We're to make sure the teams join in as much as you can. Unfortunately, one team said that they cannot make it due to emergency reasons, so we're not gonna hold against them. Unfortunately, we do understand, even though we just look forward to seeing even though we did look forward to seeing them play, but we do prefer you guys to care more about your health than more about the game. Your health comes first before anything else. And yes, my boy, I did get a fresh cut. but again, guys, again, guys, make sure to focus on your health before you focus on the game, dude. Your life is more important than the game. Trust it. Trust. So, see you guys. So, the Group C results are being put in. Unfortunately, it cannot be shown tonight, but it will be posted on TikTok hopefully by Monday. And then we have the Group D results posted on Monday as well, alongside with the results of Group A and Group B. Now again, Group B, for Group B, we only due to the fact that only 7 to 18 only came that yesterday, we allowed all 7 or 8 teams to play. Only for to be fair, because it was like these teams like waited this long. They put this much effort in. We're gonna let it pass though, regardless. So that means that in the semifinals, we're gonna have for Group A semifinals and Group B semifinals. It's gonna be a total of it's gonna be 13 teams in both groups. Listen, Jesse. I ain't seen nothing. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You said I'm lying about what? I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen shit. So for the team that's in this match, we do have Abyss Tigers, Only VIP, Eternals, MX Esports, Real Flow, SGP, Playboy, Misa Esports, Exiladios, and LS Series. So let's see which of these teams is gonna qualify alongside with the teams in alongside the top 6 teams for Group C. So we're gonna start in 2 minutes. Hey, yeah, let's say it's look pretty good though. Good job on Israel's end. Okay, so we got some prime 8s for Eternals. Damn, almost the whole team is prime 8. Damn. B, what's up, man? How you doing? Hola, amigo. Don't this dude call me Poppy. It's crazy. So yeah. So also, guys, make sure to give kudos to Israel Mohammed. He did good on make sure the logos came out good. Who the hell was stabbing? I'm gonna come in. So, I think Verstappen was under a different team's name, so let's see if we're gonna give him a chance to come back. So, everybody's looking pretty good here. 10 teams. Hopefully we do get one more team here, which will be 11. Again, guys, unfortunately, one team cannot make it because they had emergency. So let's see if they can make it. Yeah, I think they only have 11 teams. I mean, we only have 10 teams. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we only have 10 teams. Because one team one team dropped out, and the other one couldn't make it. So yeah, we only have 10 teams. You got a low tip of fade. Yep. All right, so. By the way, for coming this so alright, so I think team who you gonna get? What the hell, Tookie? Anyway, so like teams are ready, we're gonna start the first match being on Purgatory. HEP better cook. I don't know, let's see. Because HEP has been doing pretty bad in Trifecta. I'm not gonna lie, as hold up. Listen, I'm not really supposed to show it until a little later on. But if you know what, I'm gonna show it after because it's a little too late by now. So let's see if HEP could let's see if HEP could keep the fans happy. So I'm looking forward to see which team is going to take the first match here, man, because sheesh. Let's see. So for the first match of Group D, we have Abyss Tigers VIP Esports or only VIP, Antonos or ETR, MX Esports, Real Flow, SGP, Playboy 13, Misa Esports, LS Series, and Axeladios Academy. These teams is gonna fight for a spot in the semifinals. Again, the top 6 teams from both groups C and D will qualify to the semifinals alongside the top 6 from Group A and the 8 teams from Group B. So let's see who is going to kick it off with getting first blood. So, also, majority of these teams in this lobby right now is new teams too. So, let's see how the new bloods do today. My opinion, I think, we got some, I know we're gonna have some very good newbie competition. So now everybody is looking pretty good here. Everybody just keeping it distant, just trying to get the loot up and just trying to get things going. So in the chat, we do have a lot of SGP fans wanting to see SGP do good. Toxic, this is North America server, but I'll apply it to you in a second. So yeah, we got a lot of SGP fans. So SGP, do not falter, especially this guy right here, this dude right here, this guy right here that's running down the slope. Yeah, you better not screw up today. So we have MX Esports going up against LSC. So Turkey getting knocked down, fully eliminated, and LS Series strikes first blood. And now LS Series does get another knock onto a player. And now MX Esports would need to try to get things situated. But Elias and Juwan both get knocked down. And MX Esports gets put in a sandwich as VIP does third party them. And MX Esports is your first team to be fully wiped out. So now Shaco and Eze would need to play their life after being caught off guard by only VIP. So hopefully VIP could capitalize on those 2 kills. As right now they are the kill. Like now, I almost said with 3 kills. Almost said with 2 kills, but they did eliminate one of the plays for Real Flow, not Real Flow, LS Series. So they do get 3 kills. And speaking of Real Flow taking a gunfight against SGP here, with Tops getting knocked down and fully eliminated by Rodriff. So let's see if Rodriff could capitalize for his team. SGP needs to try to get things sorted out here. As now Abyss Tigers is enjoying the gunfight. Min does take some damage. Aizen, he gets tagged up. As now both players will now need to play a little bit safer here. Rodriff and Magias is looking for angles. My apologies for the book. He's looking for angles on both SCP and Tigers. But let's try to get to SCP right here. But SCP is holding their ground. But now they're putting a little sandwich here as both Abyss and Real Flow closing in. Jamil trying to get some shots on Pablo. Pablo gets a knock on Jamil. Now Walter has hurry up and get the help up. The chrono does get knocked, does get dropped. Walter trying to see if he can probably win the gunfight here. He does get some nice damage on a Bastion, but Bastion, it does hold his ground. Pablo does go down, and Walter goes down by Bastion. Now SGP is down to only 1 player left. If SGP does get knocked down, which they do, they will actually scratch that. Now they are the next team to be fully eliminated by the hands of Real Flow and a mixture of Abyss Tigers. So SGP is your next team to be fully eliminated, and they would need to make that up in match 2. VIP is not having it any easier, as they do have 2 players. They did have 2 players fully eliminated, but one of them did come back. So they would need to try to regain some momentum. Abyss Royal, yeah, not gonna lie, Abyss Royal Tigers logo does look pretty good though, I ain't gonna front. So AXL Academy or Exiladios Academy, 2 plays left alive, no kills, so that means that they would definitely need to be careful. Shaco and Elias does get close to Glizzy, and he does get knocked down as LS Series fully eliminates him, and now AXL Academy is in a 1-player situation. And now LS Series with 9 kills this match, doing very good so far, and now is about to make it 10 if Ito gets knocked down here. If he doesn't get knocked down, he would get killed off, and that would make it 10 kills for LS Series, and they would get double digits. Ito trying to survive here, as he is trying to stay alive, but unfortunately he can't, and LS Series strike 10 kills and breaking double digits as well. ETR now going up against Playboy 13, 2 new teams in the CTS. ETR is getting pushed here heavy by Playboy, and now they are trying to fight them off, but they have 2 of their plays knocked down, making it 3. Arc, the last left alive, cannot survive. Playboy 13 fully eliminates ETR, as ETR is the next team to be fully eliminated in 8th place. So now let's see how the teams are doing kill wise. As LS Series has 10 kills right now. 10 kills, while everybody else is way behind them. VIP and Playboy 13 with 4 kills each. And Real Flow is 1 kill away from being tied up with them. Now Real Flow, the main Real Flow team, I would say, is a very good team, and they are underdogs. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes they do falter in some aspects. But let's see if they could keep the momentum that they have going on today. So Min and Aizen for Abyss Tigers does get knocked down as Aizen does get fully eliminated, but Min will be able to get help up by Polak, as they are able to stay alive right now. Now VIP is getting pushed here by LS Series, as Eze does get knocked onto Ito, but unfortunately he cannot secure his kill. Elias trying to go for the push, but he does get knocked down. Juwan, he gets knocked down. Excuse me, Shaco, Eze, the last 2 plays left. Shaco trying to go for the engaging gunfight. He does get knocked, but he gets knocked himself as well. So it's now down to Eze to keep his team alive, which he will by buying his teammate back. He might go for the respawn beacon. No, he's not. He's not going to. So he's just gonna play. So he's gonna buy back Shaco to keep his team alive and at least have 2 plays for their team. So now Misa Esports and Playboy 13 is getting close to each other. AXL does have the full team back in the lobby now, so they will have a chance to regain and reset. So now Misa engaging with Playboy 13 now, trying to see if they could get some kills onto them, but Playboy 13 playing their life, playing the angles as well, and not really overextending when they don't need to. Now they're trying to look for angles onto Misa Esports, as Kenny does get knocked onto Maestro, but unfortunately with Misa in natural cover, he unfortunately would not secure his kill, but that is a little, I guess you could say, warning to Misa Esports. So now these teams is playing for their life and just trying to get things situated. Everybody that's left alive is doing pretty good right now, but a couple of them could be doing better. AXD only with 1 kill right now, but they do get top 7. If one team goes down, they will be in top 6. Misa Esports trying to look for a kill here, as they don't even have one kill, but excuse me, but they do have Playboy 13 in distance. If they are able to capitalize on if they are able to capitalize in this gunfight and maybe get some kills here, it could help out. But I don't think that's gonna happen, as now only VIP is starting to put pressure onto them. But Genchi does get knocked down. Styles, he gets knocked down for his team. Will HEP got fully eliminated. You'll see them in match 2. Now only VIP starting to put pressure onto Misa Esports. Styles does get knocked down again. Wu trying to see if he can get some tags here, which he does, but unfortunately he cannot get any knocks. Maestro and Luna, the last 2 plays left for Misa Esports. Maestro trying to get away. Luna does get knocked down. Maestro needs to try to survive if he can, but he needs to hope that he does not get spotted. Maestro needs to hope that nobody spots him. He does drop down after he did get pushed from the roof. Now he had to drop down. He does get tagged by Raya, and Genchi is gonna be there for the follow-up. And Genchi fully eliminates the last player for MSI, Misa, and Misa does get fully eliminated. So now these teams that's left alive is doing very good on surviving here. So let's see who could keep it up. Now Abyss Royal Tigers trying to engage in a gunfight with only VIP, but VIP is not overextending too much. They are holding their spot down and just trying to wait for this next zone to see if they really want to take this gunfight, or if they're just gonna focus on rotation. So now with the next zone popping up, going straight into the middle of the zone. Now everybody besides except Roadflow will need to try to fight their way in and try to secure a nice spot in the zone. Abyss Royal Tigers down to 2 plays left. Pollock and Aizen trying to survive here, but they need to get inside the zone and try to get a good rotation. So now AXL is being pressured by LS Series. LS Series it does have an angle onto when it plays for AXL, being Zack, as Zack does get knocked onto Shaco, but he does get knocked down himself. Shaco does get knocked, he get helped up here, and he is going to by Elias. Good job by Elias. So now LS Series do very good here. He's trying to stay alive, as now LSC is being held out by Roadflow. Playboy 13 down to 1 play left, being Kenny, and Exceladios Academy does get fully eliminated. Now we're down to our last 5 teams here. Roadflow with a nice spot of zone, doing what he listen. I gotta give kudos to Roadflow. They do this constantly, as in they always get the spot zone, and they always have good angles on the teams that's rotating in. Just that sometimes they do struggle to make the rotations harder for the teams, but they do get good onto getting to the zone hella early. And for the next team to be fully wiped out is Playboys, as Kenny does get knocked down and he does get fully eliminated. So now the last 4 teams left, only VIP, ATS or Abyss Royal Tigers, Roadflow, and LS Series. Roger gets some knocks onto only VIP, but he does get knocked down himself. So from the looks of it, he would not get helped up. Pablo's nade does get blocked, and he now has to back up and regroup with Magias. So now Magias needs to talk his teammate out here. The nade does get thrown onto him. It does land, and he does get trapped by Pablo. Pablo traps Magias inside the glue wall, and Magias does get knocked down and fully eliminated to Only VIP's Nade and Pablo does get knocked down and fully eliminated by Eze for LS Series. So LS Series fully eliminating Real Flow. And now is down to 3 teams. Scratch that, make it 2 teams. As Aizen does get spotted, he does get fully eliminated. So now it's down to a 4-on-4. Only VIP versus LS Series. Only VIP going on the aggression here. Raya does have a nice angle onto LS Series. Eze does get tagged, he does get knocked, but Raya does get put down by Elias. So now it's now a 2-on-3. It actually might be a 2-on-2 now. So now it's a 2-on-2. Elias, Juwan, LS Series, Ito, Genchi, VIP. Who could take the first booyah for Group D? Ito does throw a nade, but does not land. Actually, it does land. So now Elias is very weak. Genchi trying to see if he go in for the follow-up, but Elias does turn up. Juwan does push, but he gets knocked down. Elias, the last hope for LS Series, trying to see if he could stay alive here, but he does get tagged by Genchi. He trying to heal up here. He tries to survive, but I don't think he can. But he does have an off angle. The glue armor does get thrown down. The nade does get thrown out. Can Elias block this nade? Okay, he doesn't hit him, but he is staying alive. No, another nade comes in. He might be going down here. Yeah, he does. Genchi with a nice nade on Elias, and only VIP secures the first booyah for match 1 of Group D. Monty, thank you for sharing live, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Excuse me. So VIP takes first place with 17 kills, and then LS Series with second place with 15 kills, and then Abyss Tigers third place with only 6 kills. All right, guys, give me a minute. You already know I have to send scores in to my moderator, or my scorekeeper. Okay. So only VIP first place, LS Series second place, and Abyss Tigers in third. Then Real Flow coming in fourth place with 4, 6, 8, 10 kills. Okay, that's pretty good. Playboy fifth place with 5 kills. Axioladios Academy coming in 6th place with 2 kills. Misa Esports 7th place, no kills. Antonio 8th place, no kills. SGP 9th place, no kills. And MX Esports 10th place, no kills. So 7th through 10th has no kills, yo. Not even one. Damn. So yeah, those teams definitely need to step it up going into match 2. So, Max keep coming inside the room. I think he is, man. This dude Lee said, "Let me lock in." My boy, you was locked, but you was locked in. But guess what? You was locked in, but you was locked out. You locked in, then you got locked out. You really say, hey, "Let me lock in. Let me lock in and try to do better this match." Alright, so we're gonna start in a couple minutes. So who's missing from the first match? Oh, Misa is here, right? Misa and MX. I think MX needs to join back. I take a video when they lose. That was crazy. I think we're good. MS did not join, so Forchi, they will lose out on points. So we're gonna start the second match. Unfortunately, we're missing two teams. Hopefully, they at least join back in match 3. Bayan, thank you for joining the live, man. And also thank you for following too, man. Excuse me. So guys, this is match 2 for Group D. Excuse me. So the teams that's in this lobby is AXL Academy, Only VIP, Eternals or ETR. Excuse me. LS Series, Real Pro, SGP, Playboy 13, and ATS. So let's see who is going to strike first blood. VIP did get the first booyah, so let's see who could get the second one. Excuse me. So we still got some more SGP fans. So we still got some more SGP fans rooting for their team. So let's see if SGP can make up for their poor performance back in match 1. So Abyss Tigers, sorry, did strike first blood against AXL Academy. So let's see if they could start getting some more kills here against them. God damn. Also guys, by the way, again, top 6 qualifies. What the hell? Top 6 qualifies to the semifinals alongside with the top 6 from Group A, Group C, and the 8 teams from Group B. So if you are in 7th place and below, SGP, you would definitely need to step it up. So for the first team to be fully eliminated is is ETR. Hold on. I'm gonna let play. I'm gonna get some water. God damn. Whee. So SGP playing going up against Playboy 13, with SGP losing one of their players. Now Playboy does have 3 kills in this match, as SGP is now down to only 1 player left, and that player is Jamil. SGP was one of the teams that did qualify to every final ever since they start playing in the CTS. But right now they are struggling here. So let's see if they could get things situated. But as of right now, LS Series, Playboy, and Abyss are the only 3 teams here that has 2 or more kills. Yes. This is League Room, Baron. Bayern. So now, for looks of it, LS Series is trying to look for a team to start put pressure on, and that team, from the looks of it, is AXL Academy. As AXL is having a little problem of their own here, as you are getting pushed here, as you are getting pushed heavy by LS Esports. So let's see if LS Esports could try to get things, try to get some more kills off of them. AXL and AXL Academy, ever since they start playing the CTS, they have been doing okayish. But they do have the times where they actually do turn up. But sometimes when they get to that point, it be too late. So now, Roger for Investor Real Flow now being pushed by Abyss Warrior Tigers. Aizen does get knocked down. He does get fully killed off here, but Min does get knocked down. Min does get knocked down on Babalo, and they also will get another kill off of Real Flow. Real Flow trying to see if they could take the gunfight again against Abyss Tigers, but from looks of it, they say, you know what, we just lost one of our players. This gunfight looks like it's not gonna be in our favor, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna back off and just disengage. Yes, Freddy, this is Group D. So now let's see if LS Series, let's see if Real Flow could get things situated, as McGee's does get knocked down. He does get fully eliminated. SGP, they do have the team fully back in. So good job by Jamil, but it's now go up against Playboy 13 again, as Jamil does get knocked down by Esconor. So now Jamil will be fully eliminated. Tops is totaled up here with his teammate, but the Gluon does get broken. But one of the players, being Freddy, is weak. SGP is holding on a good defense, as Tops does win the gunfight and is able to keep his team alive, but he needs to be careful, as is another Playboy 13 player nearby, being Kenny, with the VSK in the distance alongside with Esconor. So good clutch there by Tops to keep him and Water alive, but they cannot overextend it. They need to be careful. Water does spot Kenny, but he does get shot back by Esconor. but Tops doesn't get a bite back on Jamil. Tops trying to see if he can probably put pressure on Escanor here. If he does hear him, which I don't think he does, as he does move over to a different house, and Escanor does knock down Water and does get a full kill onto him as well. And now the full Playboy 13 roster is back. And they're now trying to get some revenge onto SGP. Now SGP now Water is for looks of it is gonna get pushed here. Tops and Noxidil is trying to stay alive. Nox does get shot. He does take some damage from Escanor. Diego pushing Tops, but Tops with a better shot is able to win a gunfight against him. But can he win the gunfight against the other player here, being Freddy, I believe? No, he cannot. And Escanor knocks, no, not Escanor, Kenny does knock down Tops, and Tops does go down. Cuban, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. So now over towards Abyss Tigers and VIP. Both teams is in a bad spot here, but VIP does win a gunfight here. It will be able to collect these kills, but they do need to be careful as Playboy is nearby as well. And also Abyss Tigers is now down to only one player left, trying to see if they could get the team back into the match, which they will, as Pollock buys 2 of his players back. But immediately after buying his players back, he gets knocked down and fully eliminated. So now everybody that's left alive in this match is going hard here, showing that they want to desperately get to top 6. Diego does get knocked down, but he does get help up. Genchi cooking the nade here. Will it land? No, it would not. Escanor, he gets knocked down. Freddy, Diego, and Kenny, the last 3 players that's left alive for Playboy. Now they're gonna try to see if they can put pressure onto VIP here, as the glue wall does get broken, and a nice shot by Freddy. And now Playboy is gonna go on to push it, but Diego does get knocked down, and same for Freddy. So it's now up to Kenny to keep his team alive and try to buy teammate back, which he will, as he does have enough coins to buy the whole team back. But the momentum was killed, and they now have to snowball that back. Now VIP still going to hunt with Kenny getting chased down by Ito and Shadow, but Kenny does use a launch pad to get away, so now he'll be able to stay alive. So now over towards SGP. 4 kills in this match right now, and they do have Playboy nearby them again. These 2 teams keep meeting each other. Yo, at this point, yo, Playboy and SGP might be rivals for today. Noxida does get knocked down, but it was actually knocked down by Pollock. But he will get helped up by Tops, as Tops will be able to keep him alive. So now Jamil, off in the far distance, is now trying to collect coins just in case if his team does get knocked down. Now Abyss Tigers go for the push here, but Thunder does get knocked down, but Nox does get knocked down as well. Water is weak, Tops is weak. Both of them need to look behind them, but unfortunately they don't. And 3 players from SGP gets knocked down and fully eliminated. But good thing is Jamil is collecting coins, so you can at least buy back 2 players. So a smart move by him to at least get away from the area and try to keep his team get away from the area and keep his team alive. So kudos to Jamil. Pablo 4. Real Flow does get knocked down. AXL Academy now trying to put some pressure on Real Flow, but Real Flow is it's holding the ground. Unfortunately, they do lose one of their players, so they would need to try to retaliate against AXL, as AXL does have to move towards them, and also the Boatmaker is casted down by Real Flow. But good thing is AXL does have a launch pad, so they will be able to get away. Now if Roger is able to snipe one of them out of the sky, no, unfortunately would not be able to. So AXL will be able to get away and also get inside the zone. So good use of the bolt maker by Real Flow, just that unfortunately they really couldn't capitalize onto it too much. Bastion is more near AXL and is trying to keep the pressure onto them. But with not much support from the rest of his team, he will be knocked down and he will be fully eliminated. So now, Real Flow is down a player, but they at least get inside the zone. So with the next zone popping up, going dim into the middle, which means that everybody would need to rotate in, but not much by AXL though. So AXL won't need to rotate in much. But which means actually, yeah, not only would not need to rotate in much, but they can actually hold out SGP and Real Flow if they do decide to do so. So Playboy trying to go up against VIP, but VIP is knocking down the plays one by one. Actually, my apologies, is actually Abyss Tigers that's knocking down Playboy's players. So now Kenny is the last player left for his team. SGP now putting pressure on Real Flow, but not Nox does get knocked down. Jamil, he's kind of weak, but Water is gonna be it to help up Nox. Jamil is gonna get held up by Tops, but they need to start rotating in as the zone is now starting to close. Jamil does get knocked down, but Tops is gonna be there for the help up. Real Flow down to only one player left, being Magias. With Magias now trying to look for angle, but he still needs to rotate in. LS Series is now starting to put pressure onto SGP, capitalizing on this third party as SGP is now feeling the pressure from LS Series, and unfortunately they could not stay alive longer as SGP does get fully eliminated by LS Series. And also Playboy 13 before SGP was eliminated before them, so they be going down in 7th place as we're now down to our last 5 teams. AXL putting pressure on LS Series here with Elias getting knocked down. Eze does knock down Glizzy, but Glizzy might be able to get helped up here if he can. Yes, he will. And Abyss Tigers is your next team to be fully eliminated. LS Series is trying to get the pressure on AXL. Glizzy does get knocked right back down. Eze keeping that pressure onto LS Series, but he does not getting pressure onto AXL, but he does get knocked down. He does get fully eliminated. Magias now trying to rotate in. Juan trying to get the pressure onto AXL. He knows that they're weak. He does see opening, but Shaco does get knocked down by Ping. But Juwan does have a chance to get help out his teammate. Juwan is weak. He needs support from Shaco. Shaco is going to be there to help his teammate out, but he's weak. He's one shot. He does get third party by Magias. Magias does fully eliminate the last play for LS Series, and now he's able to help his team get to 3rd place. Now VIP now joining in to be the cleanup crew on TXL, and VIP is on the verge of getting a back-to-back booyah as Magias does get spotted. He does get fully killed as VIP gets a back-to-back booyah for Group D qualifiers. So good job on VIP from getting a back-to-back win. So let's see if they could get a 3rd one if they can. So, give me a second. So only VIP 19 kills. Real Flow second place with 5, and Axeladios Academy with 13 kills in third place. Oops, I did not open that. So, again, VIP first place, Roadflow second, Excel Academy third, and then LS Series fourth place with 7 kills, Abyss Tigers fifth place with 12 kills, SGP sixth place with 5 kills, Playboy seventh place with 8 kills, and Eternals 8th place, but unfortunately with no kills. So we're now going to get ready for the last and final match for Group D. So yeah, man. VIP gets a back-to-back booyah for the group, and it's doing phenomenal. I know for sure. Excuse me, goddamn. I know for sure that when the scores are done, it's settled, they're definitely gonna be top 6 for sure. Now, who else is gonna be top 6? I really can't say though. But it's really coming down to the wire. It's very close. Everybody is pretty much going hard, but Eternals is struggling today. Hopefully, they do get a very good last match, being match 3, and hopefully they do clutch to top 6. But the chances is very low for that to happen. But it's a chance. But that chance is very slim. So let's see if y'all able to do so. So now we're waiting for the teams to join in. Unfortunately, one team did leave. Hopefully, they do come back. So let's see. Also, guys, again, don't forget tomorrow is the point stage finals for our W Energy Redemption Cup, which means that whoever is top 12 overall, whoever is top 12 overall will qualify to the Redemption Cup finals next Sunday. So tomorrow is the last 3 matches for all groups. Even though we're playing a total of 6 matches, that would be the last 3 matches for everybody that's playing. So let's see who clutch it up. Let's see who will clutch it up and who will stay in the top 12. So with that being said, we're gonna see who is gonna get the last match win. So due to the fact that fact that unfortunately we do have a team missing. We have 7 teams right now going into the last match. This last match will be on Bermuda. Logan, thanks for comment, dude. I was listen. If I was able to go to meta and hold these tournaments in meta, I would. But unfortunately, my client, my PC client or my OBS is only registered for North America, based on the fact that I live in North America, so it has to be registered in North America. But if you do have meta teams, listen, if you do have meta teams that do want to play in these tournaments though for North America, please send them over, dude. We would love to have them play for sure, dude. As a competition over here is very good. Anyway, with that being said, we're going into the last match for today. So again, unfortunately, we only have 7 teams in this match, which means that is a couple more placement points for whoever needs them. So the 7 teams that's in here is AXL Academy, Only VIP, LS Series, Real Flow, SGP, Playboy 13, and Abyss Royal Tigers. So, LS Series putting pressure on SGP here, but they need to be careful as Only VIP is nearby. Genchi gets 1 tap by Elias, but unfortunately, from the looks of it, he will not be able to secure his kill. But he gets another 1 tap onto Shadow. So good job by Elias there. Now SGP is trying to capitalize on his third party. Walter does get knocked down, but he does get helped up though. But they need to hurry up and get things situated. As LS Series is nearby, and you are trying to look for a push on him too. Okay, good job on Walter, but they do lose from the place to LS Series as they trying to push up. But SGP hold a nice defense with Walter jumping over the railing and knocking down Eze, getting SGP's 4th kill. But they're not out of the blue yet. Abyss Tigers is now joining this gunfight. The best thing Tops and Walter could do is just disengage if they can. If they can't, then they have to take this fight against Tigers and win this gunfight as well. Walter, what you should do is just disengage while Tops keeps them busy. Tops is gonna get pushy. Tops does get a shot onto one of the members, but unfortunately he cannot win a gunfight. Now it's up to Walter to try to keep the team alive. He did have a chance to disengage, but his chance and his window did close. Walter trying to win a gunfight here. He does get Thunder weak, but he cannot win the gunfight. But good thing is, SGP did have the team stay alive long. He did stay alive long enough to where the rest of SGP could come back. But SGP is now gonna face their Group D rivals now, being Playboy, as Jamil is now the last player left, trying to disengage, trying to get to the red machine, but Playboy denies access, and SGP is their first team to get fully eliminated. So now down to our last 6 teams, and these last 6 teams is going to do their best to try to get as many points as they can to try to secure a spot in top 6 so they get qualified to the semifinals on Friday. Now these teams do look pretty good, but AXL will need to step it up just a little bit for this last match. It's same for Tigers, but Tigers did do pretty good in the last two, so they might be in a nice top 6 contention though. I can't say the same for SGP, but with that last match performance, they might have clutched up top 6. But it does come down to how the other teams play as well. So, Pollock does get knocked down by Diego, and Playboy secured their 5th kill in this match. But they do have only VIP now engaging with them, and now Playboy has two teams to worry about, but more so on VIP. If Playboy does get the 4-team kill on VIP, then they would stop VIP's kill streak, win streak here. But Freddy does get knocked down. Diego looking for a push here, trying to knock down two plays of only VIP, but he is weak, but he does get helped up, and VIP is now down to only 2 players left. Escanor trying to retaliate on Riot, but Riot disengages and does keep his team alive. Kenny does get knocked down by Riot. He does get 4 killed, which means that Playboy 13 is down to only 2 players left. Now, Real Flow and LS Series are now engaged in a gunfight here. LS Series is trying to look for angles onto Real Flow, but Real Flow is dodging and weaving and changing locations, not making it easy for them to stay in one spot. So Shaco does have Pablo and Macias push him, and he does get knocked down. Eze does push up. Can Eze win a gunfight here? No, he does not. Even though he does get knocked onto Bastion, unfortunately, he cannot win a gunfight. As now Elias and Juwan are the last 2 plays left for LS Series, and Juwan gets 1 tap by Macias with a nice well-placed headshot with the VSK, and now Elias is the last player left for LS Series. Will have to go outside of the zone to buy his team back, as Real Flow secures 3 kills off of LS Series. Is now gonna make the rotation over to Observatory. So good job on Real Flow. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going. Now Elias is using the respawn beacon to bring his team back and stuff. Actually, that's actually his only option, since he doesn't have enough coins either way. So his team will come back, and his team will now have a chance to get some momentum going, and have a chance to try to maybe get some more kills too, because they have 4 kills, but they have a chance to maybe even get double digits. They did do good back in game 1 and 2, so let's see if they could keep that momentum going for game 3. Now Real Flow go up against AXL, as AXL is trying to put pressure onto Real Flow, but Real Flow is keeping up with them. Now Snipsy looking for an angle, trying to see if he could have his team have an angle to where they could get knocked onto Real Flow and maybe push up. But they're just playing it safe. They're gonna let Real Flow get the armor airdrop. And I guess they're gonna try to look for angles here, but they do get Macias, as Macias does get knocked down and fully eliminated. Now Bastion and Pablo need to look for angles. Roger go on a flank here, trying to see if he can knock down one of the players for AXL, and he does. Snipsy does get knocked down, but Pablo does get knocked down as well. Bastion is going to be there for the help up to keep his teammate alive, but with the boat maker raining down damage onto them, he will get knocked down, but Bastion is going to be there again for the help up. Roger does bring that back, does buy back Maguias, as now Maguias does have a chance to regain, and he does have a chance to gain some momentum again. Now Roger on top of the roof. He does see Glizzy. Can he get a knock here? No, but he does do a lot of damage. He does see Zach, catch Zach off guard, and Zach goes down. And same for Glizzy. And Willfluff secures 2 quick kills onto. Does secure two quick kills off of AXL. And now AXL Academy will need to disengage. Roger almost stopping the launch pad from Ping, and Ping was just able to get away, barely able to get away. So now over towards only VIP, going up against Abyss Tigers, with Abyss Tigers fully eliminating 3 of their players. Who knows? The points table. Who knows? The points table will be posted on Monday, if not tomorrow. And AXL gets fully eliminated by Real Flow Esports. So AXL is your next team to be fully wiped out. Ito does have a chance to get to the mission to buy his team back, but he needs to be quickly, as Abyss Tigers is on the hunt. They're trying to hunt down Ito, but Ito does create a lot of distance, so he will be able to buy his team back to keep his team alive. Now Playboy 13 does get shot at by Abyss Tigers, as now Abyss Tigers is trying to get some more kills onto Playboy, as Diego does take a lot of damage. He would need to pause. He would need to try to pop a med kit to try to get his health back up. But both teams still need to rotate. Playboy is starting to retaliate here, trying to put pressure on Abyss Tigers. But Abyss Tigers, with them being more up the hill, their angle is a little hard to be exposed. So now, taking a look at the kills, nobody has hit. Actually, I take that back. I was going to say that nobody has hit double digits, but Playboy having 14 kills in this match right now. So far, so good for Playboy. You are definitely making sure that they stay in top 6 for sure. Genchi does get knocked down. Ito, the last player for VIP. If he does get knocked down and fully killed here, his team will not be getting a 3-time bully, or getting a 3-time streak, and that just happened. VIP does get fully eliminated by Abyss Royal Tigers, and now anybody could get the booyah here, as now VIP but will not be getting a 3-time booyah, getting a back-to-back booyah for their group qualifiers. So now Playboy trying to see if they could try get a win here, as right now they're looking very good. 14 kills, top four, and a nice pretty good spot in the outside of the zone. Looking pretty good, but they would need to start making that rotation, as now Real Flow is starting to make the advancement towards them, but Pablo does take a lot of damage. He does get to natural cover, same with Bastion, as both of them will stay together to keep the team alive. But here's the thing though. Playboy will still need to rotate towards Real Flow, and Real Flow does have a chance to gatekeep Playboy here, as now Maguias does take the high ground, and now Playboy is going to use the launchpad to get a different angle and get away from Real Flow, and they might start putting pressure onto Real Flow, but they're just going to say, you know what, let's disengage, let's just try and get a better spot zone, as we need to start focusing more on our rotation. But Playboy needs to be careful, as LS Series is right above them. Kenny does take a lot of damage, but Good thing is, LS Series does decide to back off, but they do land near Abyss Royal Tigers. As now LS Series is going to start putting pressure onto them. Now Elias go for the push here. He does get tagged, but it's not enough damage to get him knocked. And Elias and the rest of LS Series does get the full team wipe on Abyss Tigers, as we're now down to our last 3 teams: Playboy 13, LS Series, and Real Flow Esports. PvP Devil, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. And appreciate it, man. So now all 3 teams is desperately trying to fight for the third and final booyah. Freddy with the M249 raining down fire onto Real Flow, making the rotation hard here. As Basti and Magia both get knocked down. Rogers trying to put a good defense up for his team, but Pablo does get knocked down. He gets fully eliminated. LS Series now some put pressure onto Playboy here, as Elias does get 2 knocks onto Playboy. He's gonna cook a neighbor. Will it land? No. Shackle does get knocked down. Elias does get shot onto Diego. He's gonna go for the push here. Will he get knocked down though, as he does take some damage? No. But Juwan does get knocked down. Elias could use some help from Eze. Eze gets knocked down. It's up to Elias. He's trying to win his gunfight, which unfortunately he cannot. And LS Series does get fully eliminated in 3rd place. So now it's a 2-on-1. Diego does get knocked down, but Freddy is going to be there for the help up. Rogers trying to keep the pressure onto Freddy and Diego, but he would need to land his shots here. He would need to keep the pressure onto Diego. Rogers needs to land his shots. But can he land his shots though? He does get tagged, and unfortunately he cannot win it. And Playboy 13 gets the last and final booyah for the Group D qualifiers. So good job by Playboy ending the last match off with a booyah. And unfortunately for Only VIP, they would not be getting a 3-time booyah streak. But they would stay in top 6 for sure. And save for Playboy with this performance right here and the performance that they've been having all 3 games. I guys, give me a second. Let me just send the scores into my moderator. Second challenge design. Like I said, but the points table will be posted on TikTok either tomorrow or Monday. I got some stuff to get done tomorrow. I got some stuff to get done tonight. So after this, yeah, that's gonna have to wait. Alright, so Playboy second, first place, Real Flow second, LS Series third. I could up. No, Playboy first place 20 kills, Real Flow second place 9 kills, LS Series third place with 11 kills, and then Abyss Tigers fourth place with 8 kills. Only VIP Fifth place with 2 kills, Exiladios Academy with 6th place with 2 kills, and SGP 7th place with 4 kills. So, with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for today's group qualifiers. And yeah, man, everybody that played went hard, man. And I'm looking forward to see how the results come out. Cause listen, even I don't know. I will be surprised in the morning. So, but yeah, man. But like I said, I always have an idea of who is gonna get top. Who's gonna get top 6. I have an idea. I have an assumption. But I want to be proven wrong until I see the scores. So, you know, to be honest, I want my assumption. Listen, I want my assumption to be wrong rather than right. Cause like I said, if I assume that team is going to win, it's because I know that team has been playing in the CTS a lot, and I know the performance is very good. So when I assume that team is going to qualify or maybe win a match or 2, sometimes it's actually wrong. But sometimes, but a couple of times it actually has been right. But again, we just have to wait and see for the points table. For the points table, as it will be either posted tomorrow or on Monday. So, with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it, guys. Again, guys, if you haven't, also again, guys, don't forget we do have the Redemption Cup. You know, we do have the W Energy Redemption Cup point stage finals tomorrow. So whoever is the top 12 after the 6 matches tomorrow will qualify to the finals on Sunday for the Redemption Cup. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna take it down, and also I got some stuff I need to get done before I go to bed too. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a good day, a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, all right, guys, take care. God damn, I need to my algae pills before I go to bed. Or I have to take them in the morning.
I know you don't like me, you wanna fight me. You don't want no problems at your party, don't invite me. I don't worry about you niggas, please fucking about me. Always talking about me cause you looking for a cloudy. 16, 9, Nina, I'm running in a 2-seater with 2 Nina. Got that Aquafina, cocaine. Smoking on that OG Rica, no DMV. 40 autos on a bench truck, make a French fuck, so she could get Chanel. She let my friends fall far, shining in the Rolls Royce, ain't got rack, wait, hold up. Nah, I still don't give a fuck. Vroom, vroom, G5, vroom, vroom, behind. You the type of nigga that I never wanna be like. You the type of bitch that will never get a reply. I hate her, bye hater, vroom. She like I told her, more than a
Dollar bill, come get her. Even your man now, niggas do it better.